Hi, and welcome to the Children's Bible in 365 Stories. Today we're going to read Story 27 entitled Jacob's Dream, which is found in Genesis chapter 28, if you're wanting to follow along in a Bible. This picks up with Jacob, who has just tricked his older brother out of his birthright and the promises that God had given to the family. And his brother Esau was so mad that he was threatening to kill him as soon as he found him and caught him. And so his mother told him to flee back to the land that she came from, to go away and find himself a wife before he returned to truly claim the birthright that had just been given to him by his father. So the name for this story is Jacob's Dream. Jacob felt ashamed as well as sad as he began the long walk northeastwards toward his mother's hometown. He had cheated and tricked Esau out of his birthright. Not only did he trick him by having him promise to give it to him for food, he also tricked him by pretending to be him, going before his father and receiving the blessing from his father. So he kind of tricked him twice. Now he had to run away before his brother murdered him. As night fell, he wrapped his cloak around him for warmth and lay down in the open, pillowing his head on a flat stone. As he slept, he dreamed. He saw a wide, shining stairway reaching from the earth to heaven. There were bright angels going up and down, carrying God's messages. As Jacob watched in wonder, he saw God himself standing close by him. "I am the God of Abraham and of your father Isaac," God said to Jacob, "and I will be your God too." What an amazing thing to have God say directly to you. "All this land around you I will give to your descendants. Your children will grow into a mighty nation, and I will bless the whole world through them. Don't be frightened. I am with you and will take care of you wherever you go." That blessing becomes important because we as Christians see that blessing being Jesus, God incarnate, born in our midst, and we celebrate Jesus' birth at Christmas and his death and resurrection at Easter and focus on his life as that promise being fulfilled. That's how we Christians see and understand that promise. So let us continue in our story. When Jacob woke up, he felt full of wonder. What God had been with him and spoken to him. He named the place Bethel, which means God's house. He set up the stone that had been his pillow to mark the place and prayed to God. "If you will really take care of me and bring me home again safely, I will serve you faithfully all my life." Then, feeling stronger and comforted, remember, he was ashamed and he was sad and he was concerned because now his brother was really angry at him, wanting to put him to death, and he was fleeing into a strange land that he did not know very well and was on his own, probably for the first time in his life. Then, feeling stronger and comforted, Jacob went on his journey again until he came to the well near his mother's hometown of Haran. He asked some shepherds waiting there with their flocks if they knew his mother's brother, Laban. "Yes," they answered, "and here comes his daughter, Rachel." A beautiful girl was coming to the well with her flock of sheep and goats. Jacob came forward and rolled away the heavy stone that covered the mouth of the well so that she could draw water. Then he told Rachel who he was. She gladly took him home to the house of his uncle Laban. Here ends the story, but it's the beginning of another story, as now Jacob has met Rachel, and we're going to learn a lot more about this, and there's going to be some interesting things that happen. Well, you have a blessed day and be safe.